In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a cheesy chicken parm meal prep for under 500 calories. Let's get cooking. To get started making our healthy chicken parm, we're gonna need chicken breast. I have 1 pound boneless, skinless chicken breast. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a knife and we're just gonna cut the chicken in half, making 2 equal sized pieces. Traditionally, chicken parm is pounded flat, but I find this to be a little bit easier just to give you 2 relatively even sized pieces, although that's a little bit off. Now that our chicken is cut, the next thing we have to do is prepare our breadcrumbs. We're gonna start by combining 45 grams of breadcrumbs with 15 grams of grated Parmesan cheese. Don't use the store-bought pre-grated stuff. Just grate this yourself by the block. And we're gonna season this with a little bit of kosher salt, some fresh cracked pepper, and about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Give this a little mix up, although, as always, probably should have picked a bigger bowl. And then we're just gonna go ahead and dump this out onto a plate. This is just gonna make breading the chicken a lot easier because we can just flatten it out and pop it on top. Now, one thing you're gonna notice with the healthy recipe is we're actually gonna bake this in a 450-degree oven, so you're not gonna get that fried, crispy breading like you traditionally would with chicken parm. So the way I like to go about that is rather than using an egg wash, we're actually gonna use melted butter and we're gonna base that over top of our chicken breast. This is just gonna help add a lot of flavor, some richness in there, and this is about a tablespoon melted butter. Once you got the one side basted, just go ahead, grab your breast and push it into our breading. Once you got a nice generous coat, flip it upside down and we'll repeat the same process to the rest of the chicken. Do the same thing to the other side. Last thing we're gonna do with this chicken is pop it onto a parchment-lined baking sheet. And don't be afraid to use the rest of your breadcrumb mix just to top this off. You already paid for the calories. Let's go ahead and pop this into a preheated 450-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. The high heat is just gonna help trap in all that moisture and keep this nice and juicy. Chicken parm would be completely incomplete if we didn't have a delicious marinara sauce. One thing I know about meal prepping for a lot of years is that I hate spending all day in the kitchen meal prepping. So I've come up with an amazing, quick, easy marinara sauce that you can use on pizza, pasta, or chicken parmesan. Start by adding 1 whole 28-ounce can San Marzano tomatoes to a food processor. We're gonna add in 1 tablespoon each oregano, onion powder, and garlic powder, a few cracks of fresh black pepper, and a generous pinch of kosher salt. Slap on the lid and blend this up until it is completely pureed. Let's go ahead and taste that for seasoning. And we have ourselves a marinara sauce. And the last thing that we have to prep is our cheese. Chicken parm would not be chicken parm if it didn't have melted mozzarella cheese. I like to use a low moisture mozzarella, like a pizza mozzarella, and we're gonna use 30-gram pieces. We're gonna need 4 of those. Let's pull our chicken out of the oven. Once our chicken reads 165 degrees, pop it out of the oven and let's top it with a couple of teaspoons of marinara sauce. Let's get that on there nice. And we're gonna lay down chunks of our mozzarella cheese here. Pop this back into the oven for another 3 to 5 minutes until the cheese just starts to melt and get a little bit of color on it. To serve this, we're gonna serve it on 45 grams cooked pasta. We're gonna top it with a little bit more marinara sauce. The calories are so low in this marinara sauce that you can put basically as much as you want. And then we're gonna grab the best piece of chicken. And there you have it, guys. That is how you make a homemade, healthy chicken parmesan meal prep. Now, let's go ahead and give it a taste test. That is delicious. The marinara is simple, it doesn't take over the dish. The chicken is cooked perfectly. That breading is nice and crispy with a little bit of butter flavor. Meal prepping and eating healthy does not have to be difficult. You just have to know how to substitute the right things. That's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you want to see me make next week. Until next time, get cooking.